this mom of five apparently just takes 12 trips to the grocery store in a year. So, once per month. Let's actually go check this video out, this little clip, because I think this would be pretty interesting. Let's see. Can we turn up the volume? And
Good morning, guys. We are doing a shop with me once a month grocery haul. So we go to the store once a month. We like to go to Sam's and Meyer and get all the things.
yeah, that's pretty nice. So, mom has revealed how she does just one food shop a month for her family of seven. Oh, I guess what? Planting birches? Oh, okay, interesting. I guess that's her YouTube channel. Megan and her husband Marcus live with their five children. They spent a total of $515 on groceries and household items for the month. Honestly, that's not really that bad. So the mom spent a total of $286 on Sam's Club and said that's a slightly higher side of life, but it's for the month, right? Good stuff. She then spent $227 at Mayer, filling two carts with food and household items. But buying groceries once a month, Megan is able to keep the cost of each meal down to under $1 per person. That's actually really amazing, right? Like, this is the thing that people need to understand. Sometimes it's better to buy things in bulk because it's typically a lot cheaper. And a good example of this to like actually see it in person, let's use energy drinks, right? Because personally I like energy drinks. If you were to go buy like a energy drink at like a gas station, they could be anywhere from like $2 all the way up to like $6 for a can, right? But if you were to buy the same energy drink, but in bulk at like a grocery store, each can could be like on average between like $1.34 per can to like $2 per can, depending on the brand. And this could end up saving you a lot of money long term, especially depending on what type of drinks you were to buy, right? And like good examples of this is like Monster Energy and like let's say Red Bull. Like the price difference in terms of like how much you were to spend if you were to buy it like at a gas station in a singular amount versus like at a grocery store in bulk in the cans is very noticeable. It's like, oh wow, you could save like hundreds of dollars a month by simply doing that. Okay. But yeah, okay. So let's finish reading the article. So with such a large family, Megan is always on the hunt for the best bargain buys without having to pop to the shops every week. Instead, she makes one trip to two supermarkets a month to stock her cupboards full. She shared a video of the family's enormous haul on her YouTube channel, Planting Birches. Megan explained, we go to the store once a month and get all the things. The mom visited two stores in total, Sam's Club and Mayer, with the help of her sister. She spent, $5.15. She came in with 5 pound bag of apples, 4 pounds of chocolate chips for baking, 6 packs of spaghetti, 8 pounds of rice, 2 liters of applesauce, 12 pounds of peanut butter, and 4 packs of crackers from Sam's Clubs, just to name a few. Huh. She has surface cleaner, laundry detergent, bleach, and toiletries, as well as fruit and pantry staples. Blah 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 blah. So the mom spent a grand total of $227. The mom filled two trolleys with food and household items. Family of seven for the month. Okay, yeah, so yeah, this is like it's a pretty good strategy, right? Like for anyone who is trying to minimize their food costs per month, buy in bulk and don't go out like at all, right? That could easily save you hundreds of dollars a month, if not thousands of dollars a year, by simply doing that. And like a lot of people don't even realize just how much money they're actually spending per day on like going out or fast food or all that kind of stuff, right? Like for example, you could end up spending like between $8 to $15 per meal every single day. Like for example, I think like Chipotle is like about $8 or something like that. You could have like McDonald's around like $10+ for like a meal if you want like a drink and fries and all that kind of stuff. Subway is over $6 per meal kind of thing, right? Because I doubt people are just going to get the sandwich. So that stuff could really add up. That's easily, over $150 per month for like one meal, right? Like if you were to really think about that, you're like, wait a minute, I'm spending how much money on a burrito that costs like $2 to make? I'm spending how much for a burger that costs like $1 to make? Like it's crazy when you really think about it. And like the crazy thing is like let's say that you were to like eat pasta when you go out. You just spend what like 20 something dollars on like something that costs quite literally less than $1 to make. Like 50 cents to make. That's pretty crazy when you really think about it. And people just need to be like aware. Like one of the best ways to manage your money better is simply to be aware of how often you go out and buy something or what you're actually spending money on, right? A lot of people end up, just, inserting their card or swiping their card or tapping the card or like putting things on a credit card and like never paying attention to that and they have like debt on that. But one of the best ways to really figure out how much you're spending is every time you spend money, write it down. Like, don't even like care necessarily about, you know, where you go or like purposely trying to like lower it for like just a month. Don't change anything and just write down every time you spend money and on what. And then after like 30 days, 31 days, you just calculate how much you actually spent in a specific category or at a specific store or at a specific like gas station and all that kind of stuff. And you'll start to realize like, wait a minute, I spent like $500 at a gas station in a month. Wait a minute, I spent $300 getting my lunch every single day. Like when you start like paying attention to that, you're like, holy crap. I am spending so much money on basically nothing because well basically on crap because it's literally just going to go through you into the toilet. And like that's the reality. Like you're spending hundreds of dollars for things that are going to end up going into the toilet. Like it's you're literally you're literally spending basically the same amount of money for like gold pieces for crap, like literal crap. It's crazy when you start to like really pay attention to that. And the thing is, you just gotta be aware, right? You just have to be aware and don't really overcomplicate it. But I do like her strategy. I think it's pretty smart. So props to you. I think this is a pretty amazing thing to do, and it'll give a lot of people some pretty nice ideas as to how to save money. If you want to learn how to get a debt, go to 40inbox.com.